Welcome everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, the newly branded Fresh Bottom channel, formerly known as Rocket Slorch. I'm your host, the freshest of bottoms. Welcome, I appreciate you being there. If you like this video, please click the like button, please subscribe, leave a comment, tell me what kind of videos you might want to see in the future. It doesn't have to be Rocket League, it could be anything. I'm very excited to be back. I think that the short that we put up yesterday had 2,000 views, which is incredible. So go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, and if you put a comment down at the bottom, I'm going to pick a name in about 2 weeks, and you can win a free Twisty Straw. So let's get into the video. Thank you guys for being here. Alright, for the sake of time, I'm going to go ahead and rate a few of these prior to doing the full part of the video. First of all, we got the Bees, we got the Power Team from OCE, and from the APEC region, Elevate. I like both of these a lot. The logos for both of them are very nice. They're very upfront on the hood, and then the rest of it is the designs are very nice. The colors match very well, so I put those in the B category. For our C category, we've got Ground Zero, we've got Crew, we have Limitless from the SSA region, Rule 1, and Team Secret. These are fine. The colors for all of them are very nice. They're very boring to me. The anodized finishes that were supposed to be on a lot of these that didn't end up into the actual decals really hurts these. So they're not bad. They're not good. They're just kind of there. So that's why I put those in the C category. And for the D category, we have Ninjas in Pajamas. I think their decal is way too busy. I don't like the color scheme for it. I just think it's kind of a bad decal. And Team Falcons, I also put in the D section. I don't know, it's very boring. I think they kind of gave up and just kind of submitted something last minute, it feels like. I don't like them. So like I said, I wanted to get these out of the way. And let's be honest, they're minor regions. Who cares? I'm kidding! Or am I? Alright everyone, now that we got some of these early ones out of the way, we can start to get into the meat of the video and take a look at the EU and NA decals. Whoa, wait a minute. I think Rocket League might be glitching out here. I don't see my car on the screen here. Usually your car is on the front screen, it's not here. I don't understand where it is. This is weird. I guess there's a glitch going on here. Alright, anyway, well, let's get to it. Let's go to the item shop. Go to our esports. We're going to go ahead and start on the EU side of things. We'll end with NA since we're NA centric here on the Fresh Bottom channel. So let's check out Europe, and we're going to begin with Endpoint. Alright, let's see here. Let's take a good look at it. Let's see. I do like the logo being on the front. I do like the colors a lot. I'm always a sucker for the gradient going from one color into another color as it goes along. So I'm always going to give positives for those. I do love the purple going into the blue. I don't like the CEX logo very much on this. I think it's way too different from the rest of it, and it kind of takes away from it. It stands out a little bit too much. But other than that, I do like this decal a lot. So I think I'm going to probably, let's take a look at our tier list here. Alright, so for Endpoint, I think that, like I said, I think it's a decent one. I don't know that I love it, don't know that I hate it, so I think we're going to put it here in column C. Alright, let's move on to a new org that's in Rocket League this year in EU, the Gentle Mates. Ooh, I really like this. It reminds me of Bubblegum. I love the pink on this a lot. I'm not a fan of the logo as much. I think it's a little bit too compact and doesn't lend itself very well to the rest of it. But all that said, I really like this pink with a little bit of light pink, a little bit of darker pink. The kind of designs, like I said, it kind of is like Bubblegum. I really do like this a lot. The logo does keep it from maybe being great. So let's take a look at our tier list and let's put it somewhere. I really like this one a lot, so I believe I'm going to go ahead and put it here in the B category. Alright, up next, the Carmine Corp. Oh, this is my kind of decal. I love subtlety, good subtlety with decals here. you know, it's got the dark blue of K Corp. It's got their K Corp logo, the KC, which is a great logo. The carmine on the side is very subtle. It's a good font. I really like it a lot. The subtle lines and curves to it work really well with this. Their logo, Michelin, is very subtle and kind of works with the thing. I really like this a lot. This so far would probably be my favorite EU decal, and I think I'm going to put this pretty high on the list. I've always been a big fan of the subtlety that Carmine Corp brings with their decals, and this is no different than any of the other ones, so we're going to take this one. I think I'm going to put this one in the A category. All right, up next, we got the greatness of Moist Esports, home of Rizzo. This is probably my favorite EU org to cheer for. The greatness of Joyo. Let's take a look at the logo. Oh, wow, there's a lot going on here. Let's see. Like the small M logo here. Man, I gotta tell you, I really do like on the side the Moist with the Japanese on the side of it. Very anime looking, which makes sense because Joyo is big with anime. It's very busy. I don't know how I feel about the busyness of it, especially on the sides here. The color scheme works really well. I like the reds on top of kind of the water blue. This one's a tough one. It may end up being a little too busy in terms of use in a game. I like to have a little bit more subtlety with mine, so I don't know if I like it in terms of game readiness, but I do like the design a lot. This one's tough. I'm going to have to put the Moist Esports one here in the C category. I don't know exactly how I feel about it. I think that the colors are good. I always enjoy the Moist logo, but I do believe that it's a little too busy. All right, up next we've got Oxygen Esports, home of the great content creator Hootie Hoo. Shout out. Let's take a look at it. Well, it's very colorful to start with. It's got the Oxygen logo here on the front. We got the Oxygen Esports main logo here. I do like the color scheme going kind of with the rainbow colors going from green all the way to red. I don't know that I like the actual design and pattern of the decal very much. I feel like this one is falling victim to the fact that the anodized finishes were not allowed in the decals, and I think that there's going to be some issues with that with a lot of the other decals going forward. I think the anodized finish would have actually made this one a lot better. For Oxygen Esports, I think this one, it's fine. I don't think it does anything great. I think anodized would make it a lot better, but as is, I'm going to have to give it a C. Up next, we have the Resolved... It's dinner time, guys! It's dinner time, it's dinner time, it's dinner time. It's Taco Tuesday, it's Taco Tuesday, it's Taco Tuesday, it's Taco Tuesday. Yeah, 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 yeah. Gonna eat these tacos, gonna eat these tacos, eat these tacos. Yeah. Oh, God, so good. Oh, God, tacos. Oh, yeah. It's a D for Resolve. Alright, up next, one of my longtime favorite orgs, Solary, which houses the great K-Dop this season. Alright, interesting. Their logos over the last few years have kind of been the same. They go with the blues and the yellows or more of the golds. I wonder if this one, the yellows are supposed to be more gold, if they were supposed to have the anodized finishes. It's hard to tell. But overall, even that said, I do like the decal, the pattern itself. It's very subtle. The colors blend really well. It has a fast look to it. It looks like that when you are playing, your car will feel faster, which is always a good thing. Yeah, I really like this one a lot. I would say overall, it's maybe on a little bit of the boring side, but in the case of this, where it's looking like a faster decal, that might actually be okay. I'm always a fan of the subtlety that Solary brings, and it's no different here. So we're going to go ahead and give this one a C. All right, up next, Team BDS. Let's check this one out. This is interesting because the Team BDS decals have been very kind of extravagant the last few times with their colors. The blues and the reds and the whites have been very kind of in your face. This one, it appears they went with a way more subtle look. And I have to tell you, I really like this one a lot. I think that the kind of more kind of dampened red along the side here really works, and they went with more of a darker gray for the BDS logo and the name, and I think that works really well with this. It gives it a nice subtlety that I know I've said that word a lot so far, but it does give it a really nice subtlety that I personally like. I think it looks really good. I bet it looks really good in game. It does appear that it may give the car a heavier feel, but that might be okay depending on the type of car that you're using. But I really do like this one a lot. Yeah, I think I'm gonna want to put this one a little bit higher on the list. Another win for BDS for sure. I'm gonna put this one as an A. All right, up next we have the World Champion Team Vitality. Now, before we look at Team Vitality, as we know, the people here that are longtime Rocket League fans, Vitality in the past has had some really big trouble with their decals. They've done. Last year they had what was arguably the worst by far decal that people made fun of it. They thought it was terrible, and they got a lot of flack for it. So let's see if this season's is an improvement over that. So let's check it. Oh yeah, already I'm really liking what I'm seeing. You've got the B on the front there. I love this. It's got the stars on the front, which I believe note the two titles that Vitality has won last year, and then when they had Turbo, K-Dop, and Violent Panda. They got the Vitality logo. I really like the triangle pattern here with the yellows and the black. This is another one where I believe it would probably be a way better decal if it was anodized. But as is, I really do like it. It appears to be some sort of credit union sponsorship. It's small, it gets the point across, but it's not overwhelming. I think this looks really nice. I don't know that I love it, but it's definitely an improvement over last season's kind of disaster. So good on them for at least making one that's a little definitely an improvement over last year's. Team Vitality won the World Championship, but I would not give the World Championship of decals to Vitality. It's totally fine. Let's give it a C. All right, now that we're done with Europe, we're going to go to the South American region to pick up the couple that we didn't do in the earlier pre-rankings. We're going to start with Complexity. Complexity, along with Furia, moved back to the SAM region to compete there instead of staying in North America. There were with Complexity, it was more visa differences, and Furia, they just went back because they wanted to. So let's start with Complexity. This is really nice. Like, Complexity is the home of Complexity is at the Star in Frisco, Texas, where the Dallas Cowboys are the home of the Dallas Cowboys is what I should say. And so this definitely has a Dallas Cowboys feel to it. Dallas Cowboys notwithstanding, I think the colors here really work. I think the blue with the kind of honeycomb background to it works really well with the rest of it. This is one where I don't believe the anodized finish would actually help it. I think glossy works really well with this. I think it absolutely, and the titanium white Octane, which is what I'm using here as our sample, works really well with it too, but I bet you this one would also work with a lot of different colors, especially black, maybe gray. But this decal is very good. This is definitely one that I would buy, so let's see where it ends up on our list. A really good showing here by Complexity. I really like it a lot. I think it's a solid B. Alright, and finally from South America, we've got Furia. Team Furia, the black and white of Team Furia. That's not black and white. Interesting that they went with a different color scheme. I really like the logo here on the hood with the crown. That's really nice. Here on top, it looks like they've got two of the cats kind of almost in a yin and a yang. I really like it. It kind of has a gradient from yellow to orange that I really enjoy. I'm going to be honest, I didn't see Furia going with any alternate colors besides black and white, but I gotta say this kind of does work. Unlike the complexity one, I do believe this one would absolutely benefit from anodization, if that's a word. I think that would bring out the gold a lot more, the shininess to it. But overall, I think this is a pretty good decal. So let's get it ranked on the list. I think this one for Furia really surprised me the most. I thought the color scheme was going to be a turnoff for me. I actually like it a lot. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put this into the B category. All right, up next, we're going to go to the Oceania region, and we're going to check out the KC Pioneers decal. Let's see here. So yeah, I do like this decal. I've always liked the KC Pioneers horse decal. I think it's a really nice decal. The gray along with the white is, I think it's a very good contrast. I think it works well. The lines here give it a nice look. It's an interesting choice here to go with the red on the spoiler. I don't know how I feel about that. I think that this decal is pretty decent. I'd probably say a C on this. Whoa, hey. What's this? Okay, things have changed here. So it appears that the KC Pioneers are sponsored by the greatness of Quick Trip. Have you guys ever been to Quick Trip? They've got slushies and coffee and fountain drinks, and their roller snacks are just to die for. Have you ever had their corn dogs? Amazing. They've got these buffalo chicken sticks with cheese in them that are amazing. But the best part, you can get a 59-cent ice cream cone. And it's the biggest ice cream cone you've ever seen. You just go right up there to that little diner and you just like, hey, can I get one of them ice creams? And they're like, sure can there, Fresh Bottom. Let's give it to you. How much do you want? Like $5? Nah, man. What if you gave us 59 cents? I'll take it. God, I love ice cream.
What?
And that's going to do it for part 1 of our look at the 2024 RLCS decals. We took a look today at the EU region along with the minor regions. Next time we will take a look at the North American region. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. It really helps out a lot. Subscribe to the channel. And until next time, make sure your bottoms are fresh. We'll see you soon.